Fix the camera. There we go. Hey, welcome back to Ronnies Rants and Reviews. I was getting stuff together for an episode and I ran across, guess what? More loose figures. Everybody loves loose figures. So let's just jump right in with this. Oh, let me get up here. Alright, this is Nightcrawler from the X-Men, obviously. This is really weird. I can't, it's hard to find anything about this online, and it's so old. It's so old that the copyright date and all the information is worn off of it. And he's, whoa, excuse me, I don't know where that came from. But yeah, he's rubber, and he's got the Gumby. I don't remember if maybe you guys never had a Gumby figure, but it was just like this. It's rubber around a wire frame, and if you bend it too much, the wire will break, and you'd have like a floppy arm. And there's actually a wire in the tail, so you can bend it in all sorts of directions. And what I was just talking about with the floppy wire, happened in the connection where the tail meets the body. So he can wag his tail pretty quickly, and he's wanting to give a hug. Everybody needs a hug, especially from a blue demon. That was I think he was actually Mystique's son. If you remember Mystique from the X-Men. Will he stand up? No, he will not. Okay, next up we have these things. These are great. They're plastic eggs with holes so whatever prize is inside doesn't die of suffocation. No, I know exactly what these are. They're little wind up figures. Here we have Bowser or Koopa, and yeah, these are really good and really detailed. He's missing some of his paint on his face, but yeah. Let me just move this back. Alright, you still can't see him. Okay. Alright. Let's see if we can fix some stuff here. Move down. There we go. Hey, you can see him now. Let's try it. Pull him back. Oh, yeah. The wheel spun, but he didn't move. Okay, that doesn't work. Koopa. Gotta love it. And now we have, not that one, that one's special, we're saving that one. We have a Shy Guy. Let's see if he works. No, not at all. Shy Guy from Mario 2. First introduced in Mario 2. Not the original Japanese version, but the Doki Doki Panic remake version, which is actually one of the first Mario games that I beat by myself. I was like a little kid. I don't remember that. But here we go. Here's a special one. The Nightcrawler. If you don't stand up, you're going to. Yeah, you're going aside. Okay. The pink gold peach. Why does this exist? And I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but she has no eyes, which is kind of terrifying. Why does there need to be a pink gold peach? If she's pink, she's not really gold, is she? And if you can see, one of her tailpipes blew out. But-um-tish. And I actually bought it like that. It didn't break on its own. Like, when it came out of the egg, it was like that. Yeah, so let's just sit right here. And Koopa came with, no, this is the little guy, the Shy Guy one, because it for some reason didn't come with a sticker. The other two came with a sticker. For I don't know why, because if you look at the cover art on the little pamphlet, none of them have stickers on their cars. But Koopa comes with the little Koopa symbol, and it's the same one. And the princess comes with a little crown, so you can stick that on her car, and everybody knows she's the princess. Even though, so that way then, since it's the pink princess, she has to have the sticker, because otherwise people would think she was an imposter, or the T1000 in a pink gold form. All right, they can just sit on there for the remainder of the show. If you watched the last episode, I don't know what was up with the audio. I hope this one does better. That way you guys can actually hear what I'm saying. Alright. Next open figure. Oh! I don't know why this... I don't know where... This is, I think this is done by Kenner. I don't have my eyeballs on. No, it's done by Hasbro. But it's a white C-3PO. I haven't seen a lot of Star Wars. I'm not really a big Star Wars guy. I just know that anything Star Wars usually goes up in value. So I buy Star Wars stuff based on that alone. And, yeah, it's the ghost of C-3PO. And he's going to sit up here. That way no, he's not. No, he is not. Did you know that the regular C-3PO in Star Wars actually had a silver leg? Like, look it up. He actually had a silver leg. It wasn't entirely chrome or what are saxophones? Brass. Saxophones are made of brass. Yeah, C-3PO wasn't fully brass. He had a silver leg, and he's not going to stand up either. So he's going to go hang out on Nightcrawler. And these are really cool. These aren't the first release, but they're the second generation, 1987. Excuse me. You have Ray Stantz from the real Ghostbusters, and he does this when you pop his arm down. His hair flies off. And you ever been so scared that your eyes stretch and your ears pop off your head? You may want to see a physician if that ever happens. And now you have oh my God, I can't remember. It draws a blank. I cannot freaking believe that. But it's Bill Murray's character from the real Ghostbusters. Peter Dinklage. No, it's not that. And he doesn't work quite as well. Like, his hair still will raise up, but if you want to get his mouth to drop and eyes to pop out, you kind of just have to wiggle it a bit and let gravity do its thing. But yeah, this one's actually a little bit better. I mean, it does kind of represent fear. Ray, not so much, because your ears don't pop off when you get scared. I don't care how scared you are, what scared you, your ears don't pop off. Or at least they shouldn't. Maybe they do. Maybe they do. Maybe your ears pop off. And that, you know what would happen? If somebody scared you so bad your ears popped off, you'd scare them twice as bad. I guarantee you. Alright. Oh, let's see if they'll stand up on my little homemade, hey! Oh, look, and they're holding hands. They're best friends. That's going to bug the shit out of me the rest of the night. Why can't I remember his freaking name? Anywho, speaking of, as I was saying, my cousin, he watched the video and he said, you say, as I was saying, a lot. So, as a special treat for him, I'm going to be saying, as I was saying, twice as much now. Alright, as I was saying, oh, excuse me. We have this tiny little glow-in-the-dark And it's the same freaking, it's the same character I can't remember his name from, in mini form. I can't remember his name for the freaking life of me. It was Bill Murray who, that's going to bug me the rest of the night. I'm going to have to look it up. But you know what? To be a little minifigure, I mean, there's actually a lot of really, really fine detail. I mean, the badge on the suit looks spot on to be as small as it is. And there's actually a really fair amount of detail, especially in his vacuum that he wears on his back. And I know he'll stand up because he has a very low center of gravity. So, yep. There we go. Alright. And we have... This isn't really loose because it's in a bag, but it's loose from its box. We have... Let's just take it out. Bada boom, bada bing. We have the Universal Studios movie monster Raphael from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. The first line. The first line had Raphael as the mummy, had I think Leonardo as the werewolf, had Donatello as Dracula, and had Michelangelo as Frankenstein. They actually released 2 lines. The second line included April O'Neil as the Bride of Frankenstein. Raphael was an alien. I think he came from I think it was the name of the movie was it came from Planet 9, I believe. And Leonardo was the creature from the Black Lagoon, which I really, really want. I got this at a comic book convention, and the guy was like really weird about it. Like, he's like, man, I got a mummy Raphael. I can get that for you. And I'm like, all right, get it, bring it back, and I'll buy the damn thing. So that's exactly what happened. And he was really super weird about it. Like, it was almost like he was making a drug deal or something. He was like, there you go, don't tell anyone where you got it. Which is not really a good business practice. Like, why would you not want me to tell somebody where you got it? Or where I got it, rather. Like, when you want, like, hey, this guy's got really, really cool and rare toys. You should go see him. But no, he was like, don't tell anyone where you got this. Like, okay. But he gave me a free Batman poster because I had a Hatchet Man necklace on and he had one too. So that made us friends. And Raphael is not wanting to go into his... Oh, I forgot. I just remembered. This glows in the dark. So let's set him up with Ray and them. And let's just turn off the light and see how well he glows. He's actually glowing very well. You can't see it on the camera for some reason. Oh, there. Get a little closer. You can see it. He's glowing pretty good. Not, it's better. It looks better in real life than it does on my shitty camera phone. All right. And is he gonna stand up? Yes, because the gay Ghostbusters are holding him up. All right. Last and probably the least, we have. Oh, I will show you everything at first. We're going to make you wait, because this one's actually really special. We have Michelangelo from the god-awful Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, The Next Mutation. It was a live-action Ninja Turtles show. It was it actually came out from 97 and lasted until 1998, a full season. Which it shouldn't even had gotten that much. I remember it's been some years ago, but not all the way back in 97, but my sister was watching it and I was like, what the fuck are you watching? She says, oh, it's Ninja Turtles, The Next Mutation. I've never heard of it, and they look like total crap. I mean, they look worse than the Turtles did in the third movie. I mean, they have these like weird holes in the mask for the people who are wearing the costume to see through, and it looks horrible. And the figures look pretty good. I mean, they should have. I mean, if they were going to do that, they should have just did another animated version. These they look enough like the TV show counterparts that you can tell who they're supposed to be, but they actually look better than the costumes that the people are wearing. All right, here we go. Oh, anybody who doesn't is too drunk to stand up has to leave the party. All right, here we go. Also from they were done by Saban, and if that name sounds familiar, it's because they did the Power Rangers TV shows, which might explain why they had that weird Ninja Turtles Power Rangers crossover, which are crossing over into comic books, and I've heard that that's actually really well done. Here we go. The fifth Ninja Turtle. That's right. In that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, the next mutation, there was a female Ninja Turtle. Her name was Venus de Milo. And she's not, again, she's kind of animated and stylized and doesn't really look like a person wearing a costume like she did in the TV show. And this is really interesting figure. This shouldn't even really exist because, told you, if you're too drunk, you gotta leave. This shouldn't even really exist because Kevin Eastman hated the character, didn't want her mentioned at all. But she's got both of them only have 5 points of articulation. The legs don't really move well. The arms don't move. The head moves, shoulders and hips. And yeah, so they're not plastic. It's like a hard rubber, which I guess would actually make them hold their weapons a little better. But yeah, I remember a scene that Leonardo was like, "Now that you mention it, there actually was a 5th turtle in the tank with us." No, there was not. No, there was not. Learn to count to 4 or learn to count to 5. Both of them would be suitable. But yeah, and they gave her shell boobs. I don't know if that's is that how you tell the difference between a male turtle and a female turtle? Whichever one has the turtle boobs. And they're not really that great. I'm guessing like a C cup at best. Like if you're gonna give her boobs, come on, man. Like give her boobs. But no, they did not do that at all. But this is the last figure we're gonna be talking about. It. She actually stands up. That's actually cool. But yeah, this is the last figure we're gonna be talking about on today's show. So, thank you for watching. Listen to me rant and review, because that's the name of the show. And we'll catch you on the flip. Bye-bye.